Sorry about that, y'all. The first to go some with the connection, but we back on again. Some more. Okay.
What up?
Yeah. Yo. My bad
Hopefully it
about that.
works
It
this
was getting
time.
good. It was getting really good. I kind of had to like switch the angle too, just in case it was on my end. My apologies. So the question was about when did you start on your journey, or when you first started, you know, going through with
Realizing
it.
who I truly am.
Yes.
Okay. So it started out in high school when my
Mhm.
friends offered me to smoke some weed,
Mhm.
right? So I did that. And then I was just like, whoa, everything was in slow-mo. Everything just looked mystical, vibrant. All the colors got vibrant. I was like, is this the same world that I'm living in? So that's when I realized there's different dimensions to this. Okay. Then when I started smoking more, I realized there's infinite dimensions. You can always
Mhm.
get higher. You can always do different things, right? And I'm like, okay. So I don't know what
Mhm.
this shit is. What is life? Slowly, I'm living life day to day, researching philosophers and all that, right?
Mhm.
Like Albert Einstein, he said he wants to know how God thinks. I remember him saying that in a quote, and I was like,
Mhm.
what? I want to know how God thinks. That's interesting.
Mhm.
I was like, why would a man want to think that? I'm like, dang, that's really cool. Is that even possible? Right? So I was really
Mhm.
interested in science and philosophy and figuring out the truth of God and what God is. And I even went and read the
Mhm.
Bible and all that, you know? And then
Yeah.
I realized after I tried something called magic mushrooms and
Mm.
LSD. Oh my goodness. So when I first tried magic mushrooms, it was at the movies or some shit. I was with a girl or something. I ate some mushrooms and I went to the
Mhm.
movie with her. This was this is not smart. I shouldn't have done this. But
Mhm.
I freaked out and I was like, oh my goodness. I left her at the fucking theater. I dipped, right? Took my ass home. And then I was looking at the street. I was looking at trees. Every time I look at it, I'll be
Mhm.
like, I feel like I am the tree. I can feel myself in the
Mhm.
tree. It's like I could feel an essence, a livelihood inside the tree. And it felt like it was the same thing as
Mhm.
me. So I'm like, I just felt that familiar feeling. I was like, am I one with that? I feel like
Mhm.
that's me, right? And then I would bump into people like Nature Boy and Young Pharaoh and all those other spiritual teachers, right?
Mhm.
And then Nature Boy starts saying like, I am God, I am this, I am the Most High. And I was like, what? He's God.
Mhm.
That means I might be God. That means I'm God because I'm one with him. I'm one with everything. So
Yeah.
that's when I slowly started getting it. And on LSD trips, it's like you have an ego death. LSD trips and when you smoke to a very, very high amount of weed, you can have an ego death too. If you take a good dosage, like 2 grams or 3 grams of
Mhm.
magic mushrooms, you're gonna go to the nothingness. Okay.
Wow.
When you eat them, you're gonna feel your soul. It's like you're not there, but you're there. It's like you're dead, but you're one with everything. You can feel yourself in the actual trees. You can feel yourself through the phone. I can feel everything around me because I'm not just living inside this body, and this body
Yeah.
is connected to the entire universe. This
Mhm.
body is connected to the entire universe. Your body
Mhm.
is, and by universe I mean you. Everybody on this call, that's the universe. We're all the
Mhm.
universe. I am connected to you. We are one body, pretending to
Mhm.
be different bodies. It's like many cells inside of my body
Mhm.
make up one me, but each cell is actually a person, you know? Just like right now, me and you look like we're different beings, but we're actually still connected. Just like
Mhm.
in the body, it looks singular, but they all different cells that make up one body. That's what the earth is. All the animals on the planet, like
Mhm.
bears, zebras, um, lions, these are all different cells in the body of God. They're
Mhm.
different cells in the body of God, and they have different functions. Just like we have white blood cells, red blood cells, okay? They have different functions. But that doesn't mean that they're not the same thing. And that's how it
Mm.
is. That's how it is. That's how you know God is the earth. God is everything in existence.
Mm. Wow. That's sheesh. See, I haven't even tried. I've heard about them the mushrooms. I was like, I always wanted to try some, but
You
I don't
should.
want to get deep into it unless I'm in a comfortable space or I'm around someone that, you know, have done it and everything.
With
So,
experience, yeah, that's good to have a trip sitter. That's what you want to call it.
yeah,
You know?
yes.
And your first time, you want to take like maybe 1 gram, 2 grams, just go
Mm,
light on it so you can get a feel of what it is. All you're gonna feel is
mm,
just a pure warmness and like almost like a drunkenness, but it's not even really like drunk. It's like tipsy, just really
mm,
soothing, and it'll make you laugh a lot. Magic mushroom makes
mm.
you laugh a lot because it's just pure
I
joy.
say so.
But
Mm,
then again, it does have a dark side because it's gonna because we all have dark sides. We have
mm,
a good side, a good angel side, and a devilish side, right?
mm.
That will the mushrooms will bring that part out. It's gonna bring out
Yeah.
the traumas you've been through. It's gonna bring out the past things you've done. It's gonna show you even your own self. When you lie to people, it's gonna show you like you're gonna have a different kind of imagination where you can actually create those situations where you might have lied to somebody, and you see the consequence of what that did to them and how it might have made them feel. Your imagination becomes more deep and more vivid, so you can actually like
Wow.
learn how to treat people better. Yeah, because you'll be
Mm-hmm.
more aware of what you're actually doing when you say certain things to people. You become more sensitive to them, more
Mm.
sensitive to all beings, all because all beings are different parts of yourself. Okay,
Wow.
every single person you ever met is a piece of part of yourself. Okay, and they're always trying to show you something that you need to work on within yourself.
True facts on that place. You are what you attract. So, you know, when you said about people, each person that you met throughout your whole lifetime or your whole experience, they are a piece of you, what you're working on. So I deeply understood or understood what you meant by that. Um,
Absolutely.
ooh, okay, I'm getting like goosebumps. Anybody that's watching this, if you have anything to say or wanted to make comments about
New
what he
level,
is,
new devil.
okay. So we would love you guys' input. Um, so the third question: what is the power of melanin, DEA, or DNA? I know I've done research on my own that says that as the melanated carbonated beings, that we don't have DNA, we have DEA, which is, I guess, melatonin within our cells, which helps us produce melanin, and the importance of the pineal gland.
Oh,
So,
the pineal gland.
mm-hmm,
Okay, the pineal gland. What is that? It's right here.
mm-hmm,
What is it? What is its function? Its function is that it's an eye. You know when you
mm,
say I am, okay?
mm-hmm,
That's the eye you're talking about. This eye. This eye is what is, because the
mm,
eye is what projects the reality that you see. Every single person that you see, okay?
mm, mm-hmm,
Every single thing that you see, it projects it all out. So this is what you also gives you insight within your own being when you go into a dream. Okay,
mm-hmm,
you close your eyes, you can't see anything, but there's something else that sees.
mm,
Okay, and this is your pineal gland, what they call the third eye, when really it's more of your first eye.
mm-hmm,
Okay, because it can see into all dimensions, all dimensions. That's why on top of the pyramid it has the light, right? The light in the eye, it represents the sun. The sun, it can see all things. The sun,
mm-hmm,
and this is what they worship.
mm,
The sun. It's truly the sun. That's what the eye is. When the eye is filled with light, the heart will be filled with love and the whole entire body.
Mm. Let's
Yes.
see.
That's the
Uh,
importance of the pineal gland. And
mm.
you need to activate this through opening up your chakras, okay? Because your pineal gland is located in your crown chakra.
Mm-hmm.
This is the purple chakra. So you want to eat things like blackberries, okay?